What's going on, everybody? We are back with TradeUI, showing you how to use their option data to give yourself a trading edge. In this video, we're going to go over the power of open interest and how you can use that to give yourself a good directional bet on a stock, maybe before earnings or maybe when there's a bullish or bearish technical setup. So sit back, take some notes, and let's get into the video. But before we go in too deep, don't forget to go ahead to like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps us grow this channel and really preach the education we have behind the stock knowledge and the option trading knowledge. We want everybody to become better traders, so do this with us. So open interest when it comes to the stock market, those are when you have call options or put options that have a lot of volume for a certain strike. So say you have open interest on a ticker that might be $5 out of the money. That means that a lot of people are betting on a bullish move in the near term, that there's going to be a move to the upside, or vice versa. It could be the downside if somebody gets puts that are 5 to 10 puts out the money. So it's all about the volume of the option contracts being purchased or sold. So we use this to give us an idea of a potential directional shift or a continuation of direction. But besides just me talking about this, how about I show you a simple chart that we have here over on TradeUI. So whenever you go to TradeUI, if you log in and go to chain view, you can type in different tickers right here. In this case, I already have AI typed up, so I just look up AI, then I look for scan, and then it's going to populate all the data for the current open interest. I'm going to scroll this down just so y'all see a little bit. So right now you can see when we have 5 days till expiration that we have a lot of open interest for that 31 call strike. So you have 4 different things you want to look at: the actual call volume, the put volume, the call open interest, and the put open interest. Now, this is all about open interest because this is what really gives you a good directional shift or a directional continuation. So let's focus on this case. We have a lot of call open interest at $31 for AI only in 5 days. Now, at the current time of this video, AI has earnings only like 3 or 4 days away. So this is definitely an earnings bet to 31 for AI, or potentially what we call an earnings run, where you see the price of the stock go up before the earnings report comes in. But let's see what people are betting a little bit longer on AI. If we go to 12 DT, we have some 30 and 31 right here. If we go to 19, we have a lot of put and call interest right here. But when you have both back-to-back that high, that is a big bank placer, a big trader placing a hedge, which means they don't know if they're bullish or bearish on the stock yet. So those are one of those things that you want to be cautious of. Honestly, you can look at it as a wash since it's just so high compared to each other. And then if we go to the 26-day, more bullish than bearish activity. 32-day, really bullish for $32, actually, for 32 days till expiration. That's funny how that works out there. But this is just a simple way that you can say, hey, it looks like AI has a lot of bullish tailwind, bullish opportunities ahead of it, so we could see a push. But let's just check out the charts itself and see what's going on. I have AI right here. This is the year-to-date chart, and you can see we rallied really high, consolidated, and dipped down low. It looks like this past level of $24 was, or 25 to 24 was a strong support zone, and it looks like we're testing that level again before we see a run up or down with earnings coming in. So let's just see exactly what's going on here. If I draw my tool out, I'm going to draw a nice current support zone, which looks like it's going to be that $23. And what I like to do is also go a little bit shorter on the 6-month 4-hour to see if I see anything else. So honestly, I'm marking this line right here. Let's see, about right there. I'm marking that zone as well because that is also a secondary support zone, because you see we bounced right here, acted as resistance, and now former resistance that we broke through is current support. So this has a strong probability of being a support zone. And let's say we bounced once. Looks like we're trying to test it again before earnings. So we might see a break up to the upside. $30 is what we were talking about here, is only at this level here. And if we look at 32 was more activity we had, which is about right here, which makes sense because we have some more resistance. So we definitely have a high probability of going higher before we go lower based on all the data. So if I go back, it looks like we have opportunity to get a big bull move. Honestly, you could see this stock go as high as $40 a share, just because there's a lot of volume that we have between 30 and 26 or 27.5 to honestly where we're at now, a lot of volume between 25 and 30. We don't have any volume between 30 to 40. So there's a lot of opportunities there to see this run up to 40. If we go back to our data here, we should be able to say that, let's see, if I go down to 82 days till expiration, looks like we still have a lot of bullish activity at 32, 42, but let's look at more strikes and see what's going on. So I'm updating the strikes here just to give us a good range, and I don't see what the long-term target is. We already have some activity for 42, 117 days, 40 maybe. Looks like we probably might have some pullback at 25 by 117 days from now. However, the short term is definitely more bullish, but the longer term you go, a lot of people are placing bets to go shorter for the longer term. So it looks like this is definitely open interest for what we call an earnings run. So you might see an earnings run come up on AI in the next couple of days. But understand, guys, this logic works for any stock setup you want to look at. Once you find something with a lot of bullish or bearish consensus on the chain overview, you're able to say, hey, this stock has a lot of probability to go that way versus this way. So I definitely encourage that you use that tool. We post content like this all the time in our Discord, guys. So go ahead and remember to sign up to the Discord. It's in that description and the link below. And at the end of the day, guys, all we want to do is share great content with you. So if you want to access TradeUI for yourself, it's also in that link. Guys, check out our other YouTube videos on how to use TradeUI's tools. We have some awesome tools that you can utilize here. At the end of the day, it's great stuff that will make you a better trader. But guys, we're going to end the video here. I hope y'all had a great time with this one. This is a fun video to make because I'm very bullish on AI and I cannot wait to see where it goes. End the video here, guys.